Hello and welcome back to Master Gardening. I'm your host Bud Qualk, and today we're here at the McCracken County Fair. And before we go out and ride the tilt-a-whirl and the roller coaster where Tammy will throw her guts up and get the cotton candy, we're here inside the Master Gardener's flower show, standard flower show. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. We're lucky enough to have Carolyn Roof with us today. She's a Judge Emeritus and co-chairman with Sally Wilkins. What does Emeritus mean? Does that mean you're the top dog, or is that?
No, it means I retired.
You retired?
I retired.
But you're still doing it, right?
I'm still doing it.
You come out of retirement each year for the McCracken County Fair?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, explain to us what this is. These are awful small, and you said you made a big deal about they're not miniatures.
They're small designs.
Small design. Miniatures are a lot smaller than this?
Miniature can be 1.5 inches. These are 8 inches.
Huge, they're huge.
Yeah, they're enormous in comparison. They can't be any more than 8 deep, high, or wide.
8 inches deep, high, or wide?
Right.
Okay, and that's what these little cardboard things, they're probably 8 inches.
They're exactly 8 inches. I measured them,
Oh.
so we're okay there.
Okay.
And these are designs by the adults.
By adults. And I see postage stamp written on all these. What does that mean?
The theme for the show this year is Kentucky quilts, and postage stamp happens to be one of the quilt patterns.
Quilt terminology.
Quilt terminology.
Okay.
So the title of this class is Postage Stamp, which kind of describes the size of the designs.
Oh, small.
Yeah, we got clever.
Okay.
Anyway, these are the adult entries, and you notice some ribbons down here, and that tells you who won first, second, and third.
Okay, first place is what color?
Blue.
Second?
Red.
Third?
Yellow.
What's the white ones for?
Honorable mention.
Okay.
And what that means is it was good enough for a ribbon, but didn't point score higher than anybody else.
Oh,
It
okay.
means it really was good, but that's the best we can do.
No ribbon means need help.
Something like that. That's what you'd get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Okay. The second place winner is a first-time entrant in the show. She's never even seen a flower show, and
What do
she
they
got
call
a
that
second.
new person?
Novice.
Novice.
Brave.
That's me. I'm a novice.
Yeah. A novice can also be somebody who hasn't won a blue ribbon before, but in this case, it's the first time she entered and really did a great job.
Yeah.
This one got first because if you look at a picture of a small design and you can't tell it's small, it looks like a standard, that's a good design.
Yeah.
Now, the neat thing about this one is, notice these pods? That is their natural color, Kentucky coffee bean.
That's a coffee bean?
Itsy bitsy.
Oh my.
Isn't that neat? Love
Wonder where
the
they
color.
got those.
Off a Kentucky coffee bean tree.
Coffee bean tree, okay.
Our state tree, one of our state trees.
Duh,
Yeah,
okay.
duh. Now, the exciting thing is we have 7 entries in the youth division.
Oh, these are youth on this
These
side.
are all youth.
Ah.
And the judges had a very, very difficult time judging them because they're all so good.
If I was a judge, I'd say the youths are better than the adults. No?
You know, they generally...
Not allowed to say that
No,
on TV?
they generally are.
Okay.
They generally are. First place,
Blue.
and this is her first show.
First time ever.
First time ever.
First
and
competition.
First competition, and she got a blue ribbon. So I'm really excited about
She'll be back.
She will be back.
Is that lavender on top of that? Is that what that is?
Lavender, boxwood, a forgotten, hydrangea, and ivy.
Stuff that it's in everybody's yard.
Everybody's yard.
Or neighbor's yard. You can steal that.
And the thing is, look at this is an individual hydrangea flower. What we're used to, those great big heads,
So she separated
are
them.
multiple. Yeah.
A great idea. It looks almost like a viola or something. Yeah.
It does. It really does.
Okay.
Lovely use of color, fills the space. This one incorporated a lot of colors and brought in a small quilt pattern.
Isn't that
Again,
neat?
postage
Isn't that neat?
stamp, yeah.
Influenced the judges.
And It was done by a boy.
A boy?
Yes. He does really good work every single year.
Okay.
And then the next one the judges commented on because the class is postage stamp, and she brought in a mailer, which was clever.
And there's some weeds in there. Tammy, you talked about weeds a while ago. There's Queen Anne's lace in there. Isn't that Queen Anne's lace? That's a weed in Kentucky.
Invasive weed in Kentucky,
Yes.
But it works.
Yes.
In England, they actually cultivate it. So
Because of Queen Anne's name, probably.
it's a lovely garden flower. It just grows too well here.
Now, the rest of these are just honorable mention?
They were so good that they deserved special mention, and some of them don't look real good right now because the heat has gotten to the flowers.
Had a bad day, yeah.
Well, yes, and when the building's closed up in the day, unfortunately, it just saps the strength.
This is something anybody can do on their own, and they don't have to go by the absolute
And look how
dimensions at home.
No, but look how little plant material was used. Tammy said she didn't have any flowers. I have a green yard, and yet you start looking at what you have, and you can pull out little flowers. Weeds are great.
I can see it. Most of these flowers in my yard, even.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, let's go look at the big. I'm ready for the big ones. Let's go look at the big arrangements. Okay. So we're on our way to the large arrangements.
Artistic designs.
Artistic design. We're on our way to the large designs, and they all have a theme.
The theme for the show is Kentucky quilts.
Okay.
Therefore, each class is the name of a Kentucky quilt pattern. And we have Drunkard's Path.
Where's it at?
This is Drunkard's Path. The next one is Crazy Quilt. And the far one is Robbing Peter to Pay Paul.
All right.
Then the small one down here, which I dearly love, and all these are hand painted. The small one is Postage Stamp, obvious. And then Grandmother's Flower Basket. And each one represents one of the classes within the show.
Okay, and then we're going to go see these classes.
We're going to go see them now.
Okay, let's start down on the end.
Okay, great.
Okay, these arrangements, Carolyn, are not your normal, just massive flower arrangements. They are there's a lot more goes into that than just putting a bunch of flowers in a vase.
They're very sculptural. This is Robbing Peter to Pay Paul.
Okay.
And the type of design is called a spatial thrust. It's a creative design, which means you use minimal plant material. And the spatial thrust is the parallel lines, nothing between, and you can just see it soaring up. And this was done by one of our two brand new student judges, Beth Gary.
Oh, Beth Gary.
Yeah, she does an excellent. Master gardener, excellent job. The next one is interesting in that she used the zigzag lines. You notice the the mushrooms that are sort of attracting flies.
Oh, they smell like dead fish.
Well, something like that. But yeah.
I'm not hungry anymore.
This is an example of what you might not want to do even in your own house because
it's beautiful, but
it's absolutely gorgeous.
You wouldn't want it on the living room, dining room table.
No, not for dinner, but very, very creative.
These are
beautiful. Coneflower with the petals removed.
Petals removed.
It would look like this, but bigger. Yeah, she did an excellent job, and of course Barbara Heath won.
Barbara Heath, my favorite.
Laurel Oak Garden Club won Best in Show, Best in the Class, and again, a absolute fantastic parallel spatial thrust design. Look at the color that she's used. I mean, she is so good with color and just minimal. That's the thing about a creative. You don't need much.
Hydrangea bamboo and liatris.
Right.
And liatris is the only flower that blooms from the top down.
Right.
My Master Gardener class.
Yeah, yeah. This is another novice. Actually, the same person who did the small design did this. And look at the difference, how big this is. And the color and the plant material. The judges said that she had just gorgeous plant material.
You know what this is by any
Protea.
chance? Protea.
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 It's a South
I can't even say it.
It's a South African shrub.
Oh my.
And you will see more of it later on.
And then the lilies, that red is really
the
something.
Asiatic lily,
That's
you know,
really some kind of red there.
It doesn't look real. I mean, it's just Gorgeous. And we're going to move on
Okay, got a new class.
new class.
And what's this one?
This is called Drunkard's Path.
Drunkard's Path.
Drunkard's
too early.
Path.
Too early.
I know.
Okay.
And again, Barbara did this design.
Barbara Heath again.
She sprayed a metal sculpture. Talk about minimalistic. One hydrangea and the bamboo. But it does look like somebody kind of weaving back and forth. And again, great color.
Got movement kind of. This you think
Great
it's
movement and color,
Yeah.
just very vibrant. Pinky Dodson is
Pinky.
one of our flower show judges, and this is her design. Background's a little bit tall, but again, this is another protea. This is King Protea.
Feels fake.
It does, and it'll dry. It'll lose a little color. This is a real good example of creative. Creative means that you can come out of more than one opening in your container. Beautiful design.
Now some of these flowers are just a little bit worse for wear because this competition was yesterday, right?
It was judged
been
yesterday.
90 degrees outside. and it's
But
kind
the
of taking
protea
one hit.
does hold up. Another Drunkard's Path, and in this case,
It's got beer bottles in there.
drunkard, beer.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
And an old fence. Wow, that's
Barbed
really...
wire fence that got caught up in a tractor. And you notice how gorgeous red the hydrangeas are. Dried hydrangeas
they're
sprayed.
dried,
Yeah,
yes,
they've been sprayed.
Oh my.
But it gave her the color that she wanted. So you can spray dried plant material any color you want. And you can keep spraying.
Almost looks fake too there.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're real. Another student judge, Sally Wilkins,
Sally Wilkins.
and just very simple lines.
She's co-chairman with you for those.
She's co-chairman, yeah. And instead of turning the daylilies facing forward, they're back, which brings your eye back around and through the design. Very beautiful design.
So you got to keep an eye out for your containers. They're everywhere. You just don't know.
We're always searching for containers.
You can buy them and spend a lot of money, but a lot of times they're just laying around in your shed or your garage sometimes.
We find
This
them
one in
all
the
sorts of
backyard.
places. Well, that was on the farm. Actually, what we generally do is find things on sale and get them, no matter whether we need them or not, because we will find a use. Yeah,
Someday.
exactly.
Okay.
And
This is-
she happened to luck into that last week or so.
This is Drunkard Path. Now we're going to go on to the other side. What's next?
Grandmother's Flower Basket and Crazy Quilt.
Let's go.
Okay.
I know this is one of your favorites. This is Crazy Quilts.
Crazy Quilt
Okay.
And-
And what do we have here first? This is second place by...
by Sally Wilkins,
Wilkins.
one of our student judges, but I have to explain the design first.
Okay, please.
Okay. The design is called a monobotanic.
Mono
Monobotanic.
meaning one and...
One. And actually, what it is, you can use all of the plants within a family. You can use the root, the stem, the seeds, the flower, the leaves, anything that has to do with plants within that family.
Only one plant family per arrangement.
Right.
Per design, I'm sorry.
Per design. And in this case, she chose Mahonia, and it's Mahonia only.
Yeah. And Dan thinks those are grapes down there. Are those grapes?
Well, the common name of Mahonia is actually Oregon grape.
Oregon grapes.
And yes, if you pick these up, they do sort of look like grapes.
Even though the name's grape, though, they're not.
They're
real
not, you don't want
grapes.
to eat them. No, Bud, don't make wine out of them. And the neat thing about each one of these 4 designs is that it lists what's in there.
Thank heavens, because I
Yes.
would have never known that.
Yeah, and this is purple because she sprayed it purple.
She sprayed it purple.
Yes, it doesn't come purple.
That's allowable.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it was dry.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, second, what's...
And
Oh,
you didn't notice this.
what is that?
That is
It's got to be part of the plant.
It is. It's the stem with the bark taken off. That is natural.
Beautiful.
Isn't that
Yellow.
cool?
It's almost gold.
It is, and we think it will hold that color. We hope so.
Okay.
But that's kind of cool.
Then,
And we come to this
one of
one.
my favorites right now.
This is actually a first-time person also, Susan French, and it is
Susan French, yes.
Susan French, and it is obviously the rose family.
It's the apples are part of the rose family?
Apples,
Cherries.
cherries, spirea. Spirea is not in here, but that's part of the family. And again, she has listed, and she did kind of a neat thing. She cut the apples in half, soaked them in lemon juice so that they wouldn't brown, put the cherries in, and yesterday morning that water was clear, but the cherries, yeah. And actually, I think it adds more to the design by having the color.
It looks like a cosmopolitan drink.
Well, it does.
Como.
And gorgeous roses,
Yes.
just absolutely gorgeous.
And they're still hanging on really well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And they'll even open up more here as the week goes on, maybe.
They should, and you know, we have seen some very different, unique designs, and people would say, oh, I can't do that, I wouldn't put that in my house. This can go on your dining table.
Formal or anything you need it.
Yeah.
And it's just a bunch of roses in a vase, basically, with all the other, yeah.
Hit the grocery and you have a design.
I know.
Yeah. Okay, to the next one. Again, Barbara Heath, everything she entered, she got a blue ribbon. Very, very simple. In this case, she used gladiola only.
Well, mine aren't even blooming yet.
I mean, it's obvious, the flower, the foliage, the corm. This is what it grows out of. And these are the bulblets. This is what you'll find on the side of the corm. And she filled each one of these little units. Do you know what this is?
The face? It's a whale head. Isn't it a head on a whale?
Well, that's interesting. It does look like it. Yeah.
What were you going to say?
It's a fountain.
Oh, it is a fountain. Okay.
It's not even for flower arranging.
Okay.
It's a fountain.
She took a fountain that she wasn't using.
That's the thing about doing artistic designs. You see things not as they're supposed to be, but what they can be.
Yeah, that sounds like a JFK quote. Not as they. Never mind.
Never mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I know this one because I've got a bunch of these in my greenhouse.
Well, Barbara can take half credit for this. This is hers. I mean, her garlic.
She has garlic too, because
Yes.
she's given me some before.
Yes, and this was one of those really neat happenstances. It's mine. She gave those to me after the fair last year. I had been over to a store that sort of has discount prices and saw the vase a couple of months before on sale for $5, and I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but
that's perfect because Tammy and I were going down through here looking. I said, this is a very expensive vase. I told her this is probably not an expensive vase. But for people that don't know, that's elephant garlic. That's the flower stalk that comes up from elephant garlic in the spring.
Right.
And it just came up just a few weeks ago. And then it just dries perfectly on its own.
And it grows that way. I mean, it has all sorts of lines. Well, I took the garlic home, didn't have any place to put it, remembered the vase, plunked it in, and that was it.
And
so I can't take credit for it.
I've got hundreds of those I'm going to give you this year.
Great, great.
And I'm not going to charge you much.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. One thing that they said about this one was the reason I didn't get a better ribbon was because I used the flowers only. I didn't use other parts.
Well, you used a stalk and the
Well, it
bloom.
was connected, but I didn't have the bulb or...
If you'd have just called me, I've got a whole greenhouse full of those big bulbs and the bulblets.
Now you tell me.
Okay, next year.
Next year. Okay.
Okay, we're moving on to new class. Class
Grandmother's
4.
flower basket, your favorite.
Pot et fleur, what's that mean?
Pot et fleur.
Pot et fleur.
It's French for pot and flower.
Okay.
Wonderful.
You knew that, didn't you, Tammy? Okay.
Really neat design because you have a combination of plants that are in pots growing, and you have cut plant material.
Both.
Both in the same. In this case, because it's called flower basket, we all used baskets.
This is my favorite because it's really a lot more plant material than the other arrangements.
It's A lot of plant material is called grandmother's flower garden sometimes, which meant we used, we used exclusively garden plant material. Most of it, we grew some of the things like the hydrangeas we were trading back and forth, but these are potted.
Hollyhocks.
The hollyhocks are potted, and the rest is cut plant material.
Echinacea or coneflower,
Coneflower,
and
daisies, composites, and again, a cheat sheet
things
list.
that I have in my garden, most people do. And the hollyhocks haven't been eaten by the bugs yet, so you got to get them early.
Yeah. Actually, they're not eating mine.
Not as bad this year.
Oh.
I don't know what it is.
Mine are flourishing. The rain that we had this year, we all said has produced just gorgeous plant material.
Oh,
gorgeous.
As opposed to last year. Oh my.
Especially the hydrangeas, ta-ta.
Oh my, that's
Yeah.
huge. That's big as a basketball almost.
Yeah.
This-
Endless Summer
Yeah.
is its name. Black Magic elephant ears. In this one.
This is Carolyn Roof again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. In this.
It's red though. You got a second place.
Well, I know. That's okay. I had fun doing it. In this case, the hydrangea and the lavender are the only two cut plant materials. The rest is potted. Now, the neat thing is when this dies, I can go out and cut
More.
daylilies and put in, or just have the basket with the greenery. So this will last all summer long. I may put everything in the ground for the winter and just treat it as planting.
As long as you keep them watered, they'll last
But
all
you have an
summer.
arrangement all year, basically. If I'd put house plants in, it would have been a 12-month design.
You've got hosta, elephant ear. That's beautiful. That's
Yeah.
beautiful color. And what's this down here?
Lamium.
Lamium.
I have a problem with that. And the little purple
Lamium.
flowers. It's a ground cover.
And then you got some.
This is Carex in the back. Again, the cheat sheet. This is Ice Dance, Purple Dragon, Sum and Substance, and I love this. This is its natural color. And again, the color combination I thought was good.
Different shades of green.
The greens,
Beautiful.
everything plays off.
Very deserving of second place.
Thank you. I appreciate that. This, it's wilted. The heat got
yesterday
to
it wasn't.
Yeah. Beautiful little ferns, and then she pulled out Solomon's seal, the variegated, which picks up on the hydrangeas. This is oak leaf, magnolia. Guess what that is?
I give. Oh, that's not Helleborus, is it? No.
Peony.
Peonies.
That's gone to seed.
Peonies.
Isn't that
Mine
neat?
don't go to seed like that. It's peonies or peonies?
It's peony.
Okay. I have
It depends on where you live as to what you call
one of our
it.
shows, the lady called it peonies. So.
Well, the Latin is peony, ACE. So. what it-
Potato, potato.
Yeah, whatever you want to call
yeah.
it, yeah. Depends on where you live. This one obviously won the blue. It's absolutely gorgeous. The color,
Who
the
won this
texture.
one?
Pam Wall.
Pam.
Yes.
Master gardener.
And
nursery.
the last time she entered, she got an honorable mention.
She used to help co-chair this, I think.
Yes,
this.
she did, yeah. Everything is potted except the hydrangeas, and I think something else in there, and I've forgotten.
Lots of different stuff in there.
Yeah, baby tears. I love this. It's a grass.
Segmented.
Yeah, isn't that
Like
neat
a
stuff?
Christmas cactus almost, but it's real thin.
I think that is really neat,
You
and I
get
love this. That looks
Pinta, and what's that?
like- this is the Angelona, and it looks like little snapdragons, the little individual flowers.
And these up here are
Cleome.
spider plant, very ancient. And there's another one, Cleome.
It's Cleome.
Clome. There's all different kind of names.
And the seed pods, and I'm here to tell you,
They will
grab
spread like
the
crazy.
seed pods before.
Tammy, get you
because-
some of these, take them home. Okay,
Yeah.
what's next?
Horticulture.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right. Okay, we're up here with the horticulture now. This is the horticulture table. And what do we got here right off the bat? There's two different kinds. This is,
This is bird's nest fern.
and it's a container.
It's container plant.
Okay.
It's a tropical, so it cannot grow outside. That's why it is a container plant. And you bring it in the fall. This one is maidenhair. It's a much frillier one, and if I remember correctly,
it feels so soft.
Yeah, isn't that nice? I think you can grow it outside. The ferns are not my thing. I'm not good on ferns. Absolutely gorgeous orchid. She enters orchids every year, and they don't look real. They're just so lovely. And I don't know whether you can see this or not, this little metal clip that goes to the length. It is a support which is legitimate. There are so many blooms on the top that it would break the stem or it would fall over. So that's why she has that. And that's legitimate. One of our members always brings beautiful African violets. I mean, this just sparkles. It is so gorgeous. There's so much life to it. Is
it Diane? No.
No, it's not. That's not who I thought it was, but it is a beautiful plant.
Looks fake too.
Yeah.
Everything's perfect.
Topiary behind with an interesting variegated ivy. And that's a house plant, although it goes outside in the summer. The one in front of it is a succulent collection, which is kind of an,
nice.
Again, it doesn't look real, but it's interesting to see the various plants that you can put together all have the same culture. And then we get to the cut hosta.
Okay, so you have two different kinds of, you have container and cut, or two different kinds.
Right. And we just brought out a few from where they were set up to show you what great variation there is. This is kind of typical of hosta, but look at how big the leaves can be. And these are actually not that big. They can get up to 3 foot across. And then in comparison...
Oh, look at there, Tammy.
It's full grown. That is it.
When it's a baby, you probably can't find it.
Yeah, get the microscope out. The variations within the color, there are some that are so yellow that they are yellow. I mean, yellow-green, that they're yellow. And then this is not quite that deep, but some of the hostas are so on the blue side of green that they really do have a blue sheen to them.
Blue. Now, is it true you can, the lighter the color, the more sunshine they'll take?
Right.
Okay.
Well, right. And actually, hosta will take more sun than you would think.
I know. I've got them right out into some of mine. Well, I want to thank you today, Carolyn.
Well, thank you.
This has been fun.
It has been wonderful, and the show this year has just been great. Everybody cooperated. We had fun doing it.
Every year it gets better, right?
Best we've
Pretty
done.
well, hasn't it?
Best we've done.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You just visited the #1 standard flower show in Western Kentucky. I hope it inspired you to go home and do some creative, artistic work in your own garden. This is Master Gardening. Until we see you again, good gardening.